Hey guys, hope you can hear me alright. This is Thompson. Last video we had some audio troubles, if you couldn't tell. So the microphone and sound in general was really low. But I think I fixed that, so we should be all good. But today I'm going to do a garage video showing off my garage. 16 tanks all in all, so not really all that much compared to other high tier players, but it's enough for me, and I don't really enjoy having all that much tanks, so 16 is enough. Right here is the Super Pershing, one of four premium tanks that I have. I'll get into those later on. This one is my only tier 8 though. Good money maker, good armor, kinda mediocre and everything else, but it's an alright tank, and I enjoy playing it, so it's pretty fun. Next we have the Panther 2, which is, I love this tank. It's a very nice tank. Not exactly great in terms of mobility, but it's pretty good. So armor pretty good, 100mm of sloped frontal armor, so it can bounce a few shots. Turret is fantastic, and the 8.8 centimeter gun that it has is amazing. Yeah, you've seen me play this a few games, and I absolutely love it. So Churchill, this is a premium Churchill. I don't have the Churchill 1. This one is the Lindley's version of it. Slow, not all that great armor, not all that great gun, but the gun has an incredible rate of fire. It fires every 1.92 seconds, so it's incredible, and you can just decimate any tier 5 with it. And the only one that you really have to watch out for is the KV1, because he can penetrate you every time, but you have a hard time penetrating him. But nice tank, and I enjoy it. T1E6, this is another premium tank that I have, although it's not really premium. Don't really play it all that much, just really have it because last year I sold the Tetrarch, and now it's become a fantastic tank, the Tetrarch. So I'm just keeping this to see if this will become a fantastic tank as well. Yeah, not really much to say on that one. T2 light tank, very fun. The gun is a auto loader, well, somewhat. It has 15 shells loaded and dealing 12 damage, as you can see right there. 12 damage per shot on average, and if you get to the rear of any tier 2, you can really kill it in one hit. So very fun tank to play against the newbies out there. Just have Vince for the equipment. Haven't really found any other ones that are really good on this, so just Vince right now. Yeah, nice tank. M3 Stewart, don't really play this all that much. When I had a very bad computer a couple months ago, this would be the first tank that I play of the day, just to get the computer warmed up and ready to play for the game. As you can see, 100% in repairs, 100% in regular qualifications, and 77% in camouflage. So I play this tank a lot. It has a nice gun. It's not great, but it gets the job done. Armor is pretty nice, but the mobility of this tank is fantastic. Yeah, it's a very nice tank in general, but I don't really play it all that often because I don't really have a reason to play it. but I still keep it in my garage. M24 Chaffee, you've seen me play this several times. Showing my favorite tank in my garage right now. Not the fastest of the lights, in fact I think just the slowest of the tier 5 lights. But it tunes very nice, and you have great view range at about 400 meters. Plus I had the recon on it, so it makes it about 410, I believe, 415, right around there. And the gun is absolutely amazing on this beast. 137 penetration, 115 damage, fires every 2.7 seconds, I believe, right around there. As you can see, I had the rammer and the vents on here, so that helps it out. But it's amazing. Fires very accurately on the move. Yeah, put in a tier 7 matchup, and it just decimates anyone that comes against it. M4 Sherman. Yeah, this is my duping tank. Heat. Got half heat, half high explosive in it. Yeah, right now it's just so overpowered that, well, it's extremely overpowered, just like any other tank that can put on a howitzer with heat rounds on it. Not great at distance, but put it up close and it's amazing. It's not great against tier 7s, but it gets the job done against 6, 5, 4, 3, whatever. Just got 9 kills with that today, so yeah, it's overpowered. M48 is my only tier 10 currently. Researched the E100, but haven't bought it yet. Pretty fun. Not the greatest in anything. Fairly slow, fairly big, no armor. So yeah, it's not great, but the gun is great on it. Great aiming time, good penetration, and it also loads in APCO, so the shells hit extremely quickly. Yeah, overall it's a pretty nice tank. Hellcat. Don't really have all that many TDs in my garage, but this one is one of the favorites of mine. Very fast. Great gun for a tier 6 American tank on it. The 90mm M3. It has 0 armor whatsoever, so you can't take a single hit in it without feeling the effects of it. The only real part of armor is a gun mantlet right here, but that's about it. Still very fun. 72 kilometers top speed. Don't really hit that all that often, but when you're going over flat ground, you can easily hit about 65. So it's incredibly fast, but not very maneuverable. Cromwell, fast, maneuverable. 75mm gun. It's not as great as a German version of the gun, although it does do the same damage. It's 5 less penetration, and I believe the accuracy is a little bit worse. But still, it's an incredible flanking tank. Very fast, very maneuverable. You can circle people to death in it. Very fun for a tier 6. It's always going to have a place in my garage. Let's see, moving on. We have the E75. Great trolling tank if you put it up against tier 7s and tier 8s. Which is not all of them. Well, I don't think a single tier 7 can penetrate the lower plate without using premium ammunition. And tier 8s also have trouble if you slant it. Very fun tank. It has the 12.8 centimeter. Not the greatest penetration, not the greatest aim time, but the alpha is amazing on it. Yeah, Villas and ohms and Yammer takes the reload speed down to 13 seconds, so it's really good in that respect. I found that I've had to load in premium ammunition because you can't penetrate IS-7s or some other tier 10s without using premium, so I just load that in and I don't really use it all that often though, just have it in case. Had to only really have it so that I can say I have a tier 4 in my garage. Don't really play it. I think I played it twice since I bought it about a week ago. Got the 10.5 on it. Not as great as the Sherman's 105, but it gets the job done. Still pretty nice. Stewed, don't play it out that often. Fun sniping tank, very maneuverable, very fast for a tank destroyer. 7.5 centimeter L70, which is the stock gun of the Panther. I think of the Panther 2 as well. Let me go and check. Yeah. It's a powerful gun for a tier 5. Great at sniping. Just don't try to put it up close because it will generally lose. But still very fun. GW Panther, probably the funnest TD I've come across in this game. 10.5 centimeter gun. It's the second gun on the Tiger 2, but on the Tiger 2 it's not all that great, but at tier 7 it's incredible. You can two-shot some tier 6s with this gun, so it's pretty nice. Maneuverability is pretty good, not great, but still pretty good.